people who rarely ask for help. Have you ever noticed that some people never ask for help, no matter how difficult life becomes, no matter how much stress they're carrying, no matter how overwhelmed they feel? They keep everything to themselves. They handle every problem alone. And when someone asks if they're okay, they immediately say, "I'm fine." But the truth is, many of them are not fine at all. So why do some people find it so difficult to ask for help? The answer often begins much earlier than most people realize. Many people who rarely ask for help learned one painful lesson very early in life. They learned that they could only depend on themselves. Maybe they asked for support and nobody came. Maybe they were ignored. Maybe they were disappointed one too many times. Or maybe they grew up in an environment where showing vulnerability felt unsafe. Over time, they stopped asking, not because they stopped needing help, but because they stopped expecting it. And eventually, independence became their survival strategy. The strange thing is, these people are often incredibly capable. They solve problems. They stay calm under pressure. They handle responsibilities that would overwhelm others. From the outside, they look strong, and they are strong, but strength can sometimes become a trap. Because when everyone sees you as the strong one, they stop checking if you're struggling. And after a while, you stop checking too. Many people who rarely ask for help also fear becoming a burden. They don't want to inconvenience anyone. They don't want to take up space. They don't want other people to worry about them. So instead, they carry everything themselves, even when it's too much, even when they're exhausted, even when they're quietly falling apart behind the scenes, because to them, suffering alone feels easier than asking for support. What's interesting is that these same people are often the first to help others. They listen, they support, they encourage, they show up when someone is struggling. But when they need support themselves, they become silent, almost invisible, as if their own pain doesn't deserve the same attention they freely give to everyone else. Over time, carrying everything alone creates a hidden loneliness, not because nobody cares, but because nobody knows. People can only support the struggles they can see, and when someone hides every difficulty, the world assumes they're doing just fine. Meanwhile, the weight keeps growing, little by little, year after year, until even the strongest person begins to feel tired. The truth is, asking for help is not weakness. It never was. In fact, it often requires more courage than staying silent, because asking for help means being honest. It means allowing someone to see the parts of you that aren't perfect, the parts that are scared, the parts that are hurting, the parts that need support. And that kind of honesty takes real strength. If you're someone who rarely asks for help, remember this: you don't have to earn support. You don't have to carry every burden alone. And you don't become less strong when you let someone stand beside you, because the strongest people aren't the ones who never need help. They're the ones who finally realize that being human means accepting it.